Hello everyone and welcome back to the Retro Room. Today, I have had enough of my laptop running Windows 8.1. So today, we're going to be updating it to Fedora Linux 39 off a brand new USB drive that I just got. Let's get started. Okay, so first thing we're going to need to do is download Fedora Linux. So hopefully I can just click on these and I will be able to download it. Okay, so while that's downloading, let's download Rufus. Actually, no, let's download Etcher. I agree. And it is installing. We're using Etcher for this and not Rufus, since I've heard Etcher seems to be better with handling Linux images. So I will get back to you when this is finished downloading. Okay, so the download finally completed, so I guess we'll just drag and drop it to the desktop and then unbox this thing and flash it to the drive. Flash from File, Desktop, Fedora Workstation. Let's unbox this thing. Okay, so finally out of its packaging, so I'm going to move my old obsolete phone, put it away so I can plug this USB drive into this old obsolete computer. Hey, it recognizes it. And flash. Okay, looks like it finished, so now let's shut down the computer and boot into the USB drive. Escape, 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 escape. Ah yes, a password. Please wait. Aha! Okay, let's select USB. I give up. Okay, well, it looked like I just had to make some changes to the BIOS. Anyways. Hey, there we go. There's Fedora. Why my brightness? Yeah, what's my brightness? Ah, that's better. Okay, let's adjust my camera. What's this say? Welcome to Fedora. This live media can be used to install Fedora as a temporary system. Installation can be started at any time using the install icon in Activities. Well, we're going to install it because this is not a temporary system. This is a primary system. I would like to use English. I am in Canada. Well, automatic partitioning never works, so let's do this manually. Somehow. Or not. Reclaim space. Yeah, if you can't tell, I pretty much have no idea what I'm doing. And begin installation. And if you cannot tell already, this is a vlog, not a tutorial. Now we wait. Okay, well, it looks like the installation has completed, so let's press finish and shut down. Well, restart. Oh, we don't need that anymore. Did this? Oh great, here we go again. Okay, so it looks like I'm not going to be installing Fedora. I'm going to be installing Ubuntu. Because for whatever reason, I could not get the Fedora installer to install, and I'm not going to waste any more time. So let's boot to Ubuntu. And hopefully it works. Hey, look at that. It works. Finally. Okay, there. Now you can see it better, hopefully. Install. Okay, so let's go with default installation, and we want third-party software, and we want support for additional media formats. Let's click next. What else? Okay. Yeah, no detected operating systems. Yeah, because the installation, the previous one didn't go so well. Okay, erase disk. Embrace the darkness. I choose dark mode with blue or orange. Orange. Blue. Let's do blue. Installing. Well, this will definitely not take long. Okay, so it looks like Ubuntu 23.10.1 successfully installed. Let's see if it actually successfully installed. Hey, success! And there we go. Okay, we are going to skip this. No, do not send system information. I am not running Linux to be spied on. I'm running it to not be spied on. And it's frozen. Nice. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this installation of Linux as much as I did. I really would have rather wanted to install Fedora, but I guess Ubuntu will work. Still, it's better than Windows 8 on this thing, and I am very happy with how it turned out. It got done in a mostly reasonable amount of time, for me at least. And that's all I have for you today. Stay retro, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.